helping my mom clean up her closet. The vast array of footwear seemed endless, and it was my job to find the matches for her 15,003 shoes. And odd numbers don't make good pairs. But I was an odd boy, and I'd seen my mama catch the spirit before, the music of a moment manifesting a moving miracle, so I thought odd shoes were just a challenge, and according to Hezekiah Walker, I was more than a compliment. And shoes without matches were just lost souls, and matching was my ministry. Kirk Franklin in the background asking what you're looking for. I was answering, well, Kirk, shoes. My big toe poking through the hole in my sock. My socks, I called them holy. I called them mismatched. Rejects finding a purpose, the kind of thing Jesus would call to do the good work. And we wasn't really throwing away no mismatched shoes or socks. God and my mom, they weren't really through with those yet. And most days I feel holy. I feel mismatched. A reject still looking for purpose. And I don't panic. I just smile. Because God and my mom, they ain't through with me yet. So when you walk down the stairs, this is a different house. When you walk down the stairs, you see this huge poster on the wall advertising a dominoes tournament. At the table, dominoes running from the center, and this whiteness is now surrounded by blackness. Go figure. It's funny how the sight of dominoes deconstructs an institution, how black dots and a black line on a white tablet give the white block meaning. It's even funnier how a poster and an unkempt table mean Tega don't need no barber's license. I already trust he can cut my hair. I haven't even noticed the barber's chair in the corner of the room, the set of clippers. Funny how I don't even have to see the kids to know the man is a father. And maybe the smell of catfish cooked to perfection upstairs, the warmth of the kitchen from an oven housing the evening's peach cobbler, Tega. Tega cuts hair like a black man in a white man's world, which means he makes sure we look presentable. It means the chair is simply a counseling center. And this cut will have more to do with my braids than my brains ever will. Tega knows that this chair, this free meal, this knowledge will last longer than any fade ever will. And returning to this city that I call home is always a purposeful thing. See, we came down here to Larned, Kansas to sell this house, and I came here to go to this wedding, but somehow we ended up in this building, SQ Chapel. Seeds returning to a familiar soil. You know, I'm not a botanist, but I know a little bit about trees. See, back in the day, my people used to hang with trees. The branches brought them closer to God. They'd be roped into his arms, gasping for air, only to be relieved at the gates by the Father himself eventually. Eventually, we started utilizing the tree, though. It's wood. We built buildings. We built churches. Back in the day, my people used to sit on trees. We called them pews. The branches brought them closer to God. Front row, talking with the Son who was sitting at the right hand of God the Father. Eventually, we became trees. Standing tall and sturdy, braving wind, hail, sleet, and snow. Never to forget our roots. Never to forget the trees that got us here. The ones who brought us closer to God. And I come from this tree. This building called SQ Chapel. It's spelled like rescue, but you drop the R. Like every Sunday we go to church and praise the Lord. But every now and then you gotta add the R's back to equal it out. So before the fellowship meal, y'all need to wash your hands. See, grammar has never limited our praise. The King's English has nothing to do with the law of work. That's why Shep could still shepherd me to the lily of the valley. Billie Jean was always a lover of the good news, even if she made your blood broil. A.B. knows how to stoke a flame. I remember looking forward to communion because of the homemade bread that was just one of the perks of Sammy Perkins. Dirt cake was an old secret, but Miss Kitty let that cat out of the bag. Montega always had the right song, and Miss Janetta treated us like family. She would pat her sons on the back every Sunday, even though we weren't blood. These are my roots. Sung up into truths by the Bradley family every holiday. Kirk Franklin ain't have nothing on them, my roots. Watered by kisses from Mother Smith and Miss Cairo, visits to Ella Towns, my roots. built with the golden expressions from the twins who could always make you laugh. You could CT scan my body and find SQ running through my bones, Liz Moore's hugs in my blood, and Mother Edna in my heart. Vince Cairo woven into my muscles, trained to box like a golden glove fighter ready to take on any bodyguard. This tree that is me was seated carefully, cared for by a congregation of constellations. Sunday was a sky, and this building was filled with stars. And there is one more thing I have to say. For the ones who did more, spent more time, dealt with more branches, saw more leaves. See, some people are blessed with 2 parents, and I was blessed with 2, but I was also blessed with 2 mores. Tony and Cheryl Moore, to be exact. They're sitting right back over there. They took this twig of a tree, that's still a twig, and helped construct a redwood. Using blue jayhawk feathers and red arrowheads, they still brought up a Tennessee Titan of an orangeman. They forgave me of every trespass, even criminal trespassing. I would not be the tree I am today without them. See, every tree has its roots. And mine, y'all, have always rooted for me. So when I branch out, I will never forget where I was planted.
Come on, bro. Get on up.